For 3 decades, Johnny Carson made millions feel like they were in the room with him. But only 10 guests could make him drop his guard and truly light up, transforming scripted television into something that felt like two friends having a blast in front of the world. Johnny Carson dominated late night with the ability to rescue dying jokes and calm chaotic sets. Yet a select few made him feel like a real person instead of just an institution. Jimmy Stewart brought decency and authenticity that sealed their bond in May 1981 when Stewart read a poem about his deceased dog Bo in that distinctive, halting voice, causing tears to stream down Johnny's face on national television, becoming one of the most replayed clips because it was real in a way television almost never was. Bob Newhart shared Johnny's exact comedic sensibility with dry humor and flawless timing, their conversations working like jazz duets, including Newhart's infamous German impression routine that had Johnny doubled over laughing. And their friendship extended beyond the show with regular golf games and dinners, something that only happened maybe 5 times in Johnny's entire run. Don Rickles was the only insult comic Johnny genuinely trusted to go after him without limits. Their bond sealed when Rickles broke Carson's cherished cigarette box, while guest hosting and Johnny marched onto the set of CPO Sharkey mid-taping to confront him on camera, milking that story for years. Burt Reynolds brought genuine spontaneity and mischief, including the famous moment when Reynolds smashed shaving cream directly into Carson's face, mid-interview with no warning, making Johnny jaw drop because Reynolds was one of the few who could truly surprise him. Rodney Dangerfield delivered non-stop, guaranteed laughs with machine gun blasts of one-liners. And Johnny used him to save slow shows, loving to feed Rodney setup lines while watching him spin them into killer punchlines in a perfected dance after dozens of appearances. Carol Burnett brought genuine warmth that made Johnny's body language soften, treating everyone kindly. And Johnny repeatedly extended her segments, breaking his own strict timing rules because he genuinely wanted to hear where she was going, often referencing Carol as the ideal Tonight Show guest. James Garner was everything Johnny thought a movie star should be. Authentic and unpretentious, telling stories like a regular guy and treating every crew member with respect, making Johnny feel genuinely comfortable in a way he didn't with most actors. George Burns embodied everything Johnny strived for professionally, and Carson got genuinely nervous before Burns' appearances, becoming a student again and deferring to Burns more than almost anyone, sometimes going several minutes without interrupting because he wanted to hear about surviving in entertainment for 70 years. Lucille Ball was one of the few guests Johnny openly referred to as royalty, their mutual respect coming from both understanding the pressure of running weekly television, and Johnny once surprised her with her decades-old screen test that made Lucy break down crying on camera. Orson Welles activated Johnny's hidden intellectual side, shifting topics to history and literature, and Carson studied for hours before Welles came on to keep pace with his enormous knowledge, telling friends that conversations with Orson were some of the most intellectually satisfying of his career. So who do you think was Johnny's absolute favorite guest? And which guest would you have wanted to see on The Tonight Show but never got the chance? If you enjoy these untold Hollywood stories, don't forget to subscribe to Old Hollywood Pulse. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.